The world has changed. Women have grown. And these three women are the living exception of what most women are not thinking about. Like somebody's angels, the blonde, the brunette, and the redhead are on fire. And they're here for you. Daisy might be a little too real. Maria is not afraid of being tough. And Alexandra likes to humor herself along with everybody else. Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. It's a Women on Wheels life experience. Get ready for Women on Wheels. Oh, and be sure to wear your heels.
What's up? Yes, another day, another dollar. We are here to have some fun tonight, and we hope that you love this topic. It's very controversial because I've heard all kinds of opinions on this type of topic.
A lot of opinions.
Yeah, like very, very distant from each other. I am Alexandra Bello, and I am excited to bring you all, our lovely followers, another episode here of
Women on Wheels.
Hi ladies, remember I'm your social media girl, so message us through any of your favorite social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Just look for Women on Wheels TV. I'm Daisy Cedeno, and I am ready to get married.
How are you?
Or not.
Okay. Well, ladies, hit me up. I'm the girl with the telephone calls, the text messages, and the voicemails. The number is 786-370-6186. If you're connected to our Facebook, every Monday you can send us your input. Guide yourself from the polls that we post. I'm Maria Salamis, and I am never getting married.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
No, sorry.
I want to get married.
No.
I knew it.
I want to get married and just do the hobby thing and be happily ever after.
No, sorry.
Not for Maria.
No.
I've done it.
Me too.
It was interesting. I've done it, and
I'm doing it. It's different.
different.
You don't own your time anymore.
it's different. It's complete, but you have a compromise.
Yeah,
So
but
it's-
this topic is about
You
a
have-
man
you
that
have-
has been married and lied about it.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, that's not-
spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
That's not.
No.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a liar.
Yeah, pants on fire.
Get ready for Women on Wheels.
Coming up later, surveys, guest interviews. If we can get a guest, nobody wants to
Talk about this.
represent anybody on this topic.
It's like voodoo.
Anyway, it's right after this quick break.
Okay.
That was fast, right? Today we're going to talk about some women's nightmare. Exactly. And other women's small issues. You know, some women know how to handle it. This can be a real problem if you don't know how to handle it, like I said. What happens when men lie can be all kinds of things, but their lies leave a lots of prints, the ones that, you know, that will never go away.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. And, you know, that's just number one wrong for me. Once you lie to me, I'll never forget it. I'll forgive, but I'll never forget it. That is the worst thing that you can do for me.
But what kind of prince we're talking about? Is he criminal or what?
Well, that can be criminalistic.
Yeah, kind of.
Could
But
be. You
It's
never know.
CSI my ass.
whoa. Well, I think. I don't know. I just feel if it was a nightmare for him, maybe that's why he doesn't want to talk about it. But if there's some things that came after the marriage, like children, little ones.
Prince.
Those are, you need to say it. I mean, I was married, I have 2 children. I mean, if you hide that.
I ignore the calls every day, but I don't care.
No, that's a wrong thing.
I'm a bad person.
If you got married a long time ago and nothing happened, I mean, you got divorced, it didn't work, you got married in Las Vegas one day, you don't know the guy, that's different. But if you had a family with that person and you just decided it didn't work and you don't hide it to the next person that is going to be in your life, why would you do that? That's crazy. I don't understand.
Well, I think, again, honesty is the best policy. Just be upfront about who you are, where you come from, and why even lie about it? I mean, because it's going to catch up with you.
Lies. They always think that it's not going to. That's why they do it. That's why they hide their baggage in their closet.
Do you think it's an illness? There's some guys that they believe their own lies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's guys
know
and
a
women,
couple.
all kinds of people.
I know a couple that are in my family. I'm not gonna say any names, but it's like they believe their own lies.
They totally do. I know a guy who did that.
And they're
God.
and you ask them, and they truly believe it, and then they wake up because like they are in a double. I think
Double
they're
life.
bipolar.
Yes.
Comes to mind.
Right.
There's some guys, there's some
hands down.
bipolar, and they don't realize that they, across the bridge, they have another family, and then when they cross the bridge, oh, that's right, let me go to my house. What is that? That's crazy.
So what would
Their
you
other
do?
life.
What would you do if you found out about your man's previous family, or even not family present, previous relationship, like a serious one?
Later on.
Later on,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it after this break. We'll be right back. Okay, so we are back and we are discussing about this topic that I just mentioned before the break. What would you do if you found out about your man's previous family or previous relationship if it was a serious one?
Especially if they have children. That's the worst part.
That's the bad part about it.
And if you already have children with that person,
Yeah.
that's a bad thing. That because if you don't have children, you just got married, you just like go to your room and you think about it. You say, maybe I should get out of this relationship before I have children with this guy. But when you already have children, it's like, damn it, what the hell did I just do with my life? I marry a loser. I marry a liar.
Number one.
I marry a stranger because I don't know this guy.
Now,
He's sleeping next to me every night.
Right. All
What
of a
do
sudden,
you do?
he's a different person.
It's like a different wife. So you sit down with this person and you have to go through therapy. I feel if you're gonna stay in this relationship, you do have to go through therapy because
Right. No. Actually, this is a really good subject because my phone was going off the hook with this girls. I have a few text messages about the subject. I have Carmel from Miami. She says, if I found out that my husband is married and has children, first of all, she says, quote unquote, this is, by the way, it's Carmel from Miami. She writes me this text. Oh my God, this is awesome. She writes, great meeting you. Pack your crap and leave.
That's a nice one. I would have packed his crap and disappeared and vanished.
Right. And then she writes, no reason to discuss anything. Just leave and never look back.
that's right.
And then I have Dawn from Boston. She goes, of course I would be devastated. Break up, never speak to him again, but would never call the wife because of the kids. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I can understand if
It's not
depending.
their fault.
Right. It's not their fault at all, especially if they're little.
But
you
what
know.
happened? But what happens if they were separated? If they were separated and he just doesn't look back to his
The
other
principle here
family?
is that he lied.
He lied.
That's the principle.
That's the first thing you have to
I mean,
say.
I can understand if he's been separated forever, but you're married to this man, you're committed to this, or if you're committed to this man for a long time, say
Yeah.
years, and you all of a sudden you find out,
That he has a family.
That he has a family? Oh, come on.
And that he never looks back to and never visits.
My
or
God,
any
that's
of
The
that.
worst thing is sometimes when they, well, it's not worst. It's like the lie is like a nightmare. When they still visit the family, they sleep in the other house sometimes when they're out of town for business.
Right.
They're not really out of town for business. They're
Right.
across the bridge in
That's
the other.
not monogamy. No.
No,
Right.
that's craziness. And that's what I don't know which one is worse, Maria.
Yeah, exactly. Number one, it's all lies. So, and then I have Janice from North Carolina. She writes, quote unquote, bye bye. And then she writes, if he lied about them, he lied about other things also. It's also a matter of integrity. Big character flaw. That's a good one.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and then I have Gina from Columbus, Ohio. She goes, kick him to the curb and take whatever money he has.
That's what I'm
With a
talking
vengeance.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Nice.
Thank you, girls.
Guys, we are picking the hottest text messages. If we didn't read your text message, we apologize. We just gotta move on to the next block of the show. All right. I want to say hi to RAM FM Hit Radio on Spreaker, and thank you for following us. Also, Ultimate International FM, and thank you for following. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this break.
I'm following the show. Why you don't mention my name, damn it?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We're back to the rescue. Women on Wheels TV, what is your issue? Hi! I have found my man. Just had a lady and a couple of kids.
Okay, that was on our last episode on how to be stupid.
God gracious.
Hey, what are you talking about? Biatch!
Yeah. No, so it's
Are you telling me I'm stupid?
stupid, dumb, and all the above.
Oh my god, we're so sorry, lady. We're gonna help you with that. Maria's actually gonna help you with that.
Yes.
I'm gonna say hello to our followers in the social media. Yes, we have followers. They're following us everywhere. The name is Sarah Jane Alexander. Thank you so much. Julie Coffee. Also, Natural Greatness Coach.
Nice.
Rafael Cisneros is following us also. Ernesto Lovera. Jill Doka. Ashley Littlefield. Thank you so much for being our followers this week. And keep following and tweeting.
We got an email about this topic. Do you want to read it, Daisy?
Yes. I have an email from a lady in Texas. Her name is Niurka Maria Rodriguez.
Thank you, Niurka.
Thank you, Niurka.
Thank you.
And she's saying that the worst thing to do is to break right away. You need to talk and talk and talk. And after you talk and talk, you tell him to just hit the road and leave.
It's all about that communication.
But first talk. Because if you have kids involved, you need to talk. You're going to have to talk after he leaves anyways. But if you just throw him out the door right away, you cannot get all the facts. That's what Niurka says. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Niurka. Thank you. Okay, so let's check what people think about this topic, and we'll be right back after commercials.
Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. Get ready for Women on Wheels.
First, if you find out that he's got kids and he doesn't tell you and you're engaged to him already, one, he's probably got some other things hidden and you're not going to find out unless you hold a gun to his head. So your relationship is doomed. So leave while you can before you sign papers and then you have a lifelong war. It's not worth it. You dated a loser.
back, guys, and I have 6 easy, quick ways to avoid this from happening to you. You know, finding a man that has a previous family and lied about it. Maybe finding a man that was previously married or has children. And I know it sounds like a commercial. 6 easy, quick ways to avoid it. But yeah, those are my comments. Okay, first one: no loners in your life. If you have loners, you are probably gonna have a problem because you're gonna be used to whatever he tells you. You don't know his background. You don't have people telling you what they think about him or their feedback. And it's good to know his environment. It's good to know it. Also, you have to meet his family. That's going to take so much doubt out of anything. Mm-hmm. His family is basically going to clarify any doubts you have.
Because if you end up with him, you end up with his family.
Yeah, and we have said that before here at the show. It's very important to meet the family for other reasons as well, also as investigation or espionage. Okay? If you are dating for more than 6 months, you should merge your finances. Oh,
wait a minute.
Yeah,
check everything.
This might be a little delicate topic or advice, but I think you should, if you're looking into getting married, if you're engaged, you should merge your finances. And the only reason I say this is because you can find out so much about a person by just looking at their expenses. Mm-hmm. Okay,
that means a lot. Yeah,
this digital world is a double bladed sword, but it's also very good if you know how to roll on it. Okay, we also I also recommend you to pay attention to your conversations. You wouldn't believe how much people say about themselves if you're really observing and listening. Okay, Another thing is credit, DMV, and Social Security check is not a bad thing. Right. It is not paranoid. Right. It's okay to do it, okay? You need to know who you're sleeping with. You need to know what kind of background you're getting into. I mean, you're letting this man to you're trusting this man with your body and your health. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Once you are not using a condom, even with a condom, you are already opening all the doors. So why not open everything up?
Yeah,
what
why
I
not?
mean,
yeah, why not? Sure.
What I mean is just check the heck out of him. Mm-hmm. Another one is, if something is suspicious, don't hesitate on a personal detective.
Wow. Oh, that's all the way.
Wow.
That's all the way.
I know, that's all the way. But you know what? You're worth it. Remember those L'Oreal commercials when they reminded you you're worth it? They were trying to tell you you're worth it. Okay? So go all the way if you have to, just to find out stuff that is going to hurt yourself. Open up about your past is another recommendation. So when you open up about your past, he cannot hold anything back, okay? We can always use any of these quick fixes when there is something wrong to his knowledge, but we cannot help it if he doesn't know, okay? If he doesn't know he left a wife pregnant, or not a wife, a pregnant girl, he doesn't know. So there's nothing we can do there. All you can do there is just deal with it.
I mean, if he doesn't know that he got a woman pregnant, what do you mean?
You know, sometimes people sometimes women hide it from them, and they don't know.
Yeah, that's a part of the stupid episode.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a very important tip to remember is follow your gut. If something smells bad, something is wrong.
And it's probably rotten.
Yes.
Very rotten.
No, maybe it's my imagination. No.
Say that no.
It's not your imagination. It's the other sense that God gave you. Use it.
The sixth sense.
Use it, please.
They made a movie about it and everything.
Don't do it.
I mean, if something feels like it's not working, it's not working. Mm-hmm. That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And I have a couple tips, actually. Number one, right when you find out, of course, number one feeling is devastation, right? Obviously.
Yeah, that's sad.
You know, put yourself together. Stay calm. Be tough. but stay calm. And
Maria she's not scared of being tough.
I'm not afraid of saying anything. I am not. I know, but if I was in a situation where all of a sudden, say I was in a relationship after, say, 2 years, and I all of a sudden find out that my boyfriend or husband, whatever, is married with 2 kids, I'd be like, say what?
Oh.
First I'd be laughing in his face. But then the devastation comes in. I mean, hands down, and that's obviously natural for every single person. But put yourself together. Stay calm, be tough, and just rethink what he just said. And then, again, realize that you're not a priority anymore.
Oh, yes. That's a tough one.
Take me all the truth with you.
Exactly. Realize that you're not a priority anymore. And that's the truth. I mean, if there's children involved, children come first.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then again, just like what Janice said earlier, leave. If he lied to you in the beginning, he's going to lie to you on other things as well.
Okay, guys, remember that we have a board on Pinterest where you can pin from, and Instagram, we have pictures, of course. Just find Women on Wheels TV and check those out. If you want to be part of the photo shoots, use the hashtag Women on Wheels TV or Women on Wheels. Coming up next, conclusions and goodbye. So don't move. We'll be right back.
The world has changed. Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. It's a Women on Wheels life experience. Get ready for Women on Wheels.
All right, guys, we are back, and I would recommend you 2 magazines that you need to follow and read if you want to have the right shell for this type of situations. You gotta follow Cosmopolitan.
Good one.
Yeah, you have to follow Cosmopolitan, and you also have to follow Working Mother. It helps you a lot with
another good one. Yep.
Yeah, with your character. Okay, those are my recommendations before we leave today. I also recommend you to go on Blogger.
Yes, I just recently wrote an article, my opinion on how to have a healthy relationship. Go on our blogger, womenonwheelstv.blogspot.com, and read that article. It'll be very useful.
Yeah, this exact same week, Maria wrote something about it because we had this topic Sunday night. And you guys, if you haven't checked it out, you should. You definitely should. Golden rule of the night. Take notes.
Well, the golden rule, I think I already talked about it, but I will repeat it again. If there's a voice talking to you in your head, there's something wrong, there is something wrong.
Creepy way.
There is something wrong.
Okay.
Well, again, women have a very strong intuition.
Yes.
And girls, follow that intuition because it's there for a reason. If it's there for a reason, something's going on.
Yeah.
And that's my rule.
All right, guys, thank you for listening to us one more time, and we'll hear you later next week. Remember, you were on
Women on Wheels.
Yay!
Have a good night.
Ciao, ciao.
Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. It's a Women on Wheels life experience. Get ready for Women on Wheels. Oh, and be sure to wear your heels.